Hey, what's going on? What's going on? You're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. Let me scooch that back a little bit. Okay, so season 4, episode 94. We are chugging along. If you have not seen the other seasons, check them out. Today we're gonna be making a little. You know how I do for breakfast. We got some pork sausage here that we're gonna make. We're gonna do a cheese omelet and some toast, and then I'm gonna make the little one some sausage and some toaster strudels. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is, well, y'all gonna tap the like button. Hit the double tap the screen. We're gonna get our sausage. Sometimes I put oil in the pan, sometimes I don't. And the oil is just so it doesn't stick. And this is canola oil. And I am still in Atlanta, Georgia. That's canola oil. It's a little bit messy because you know the oil be like dripping sometimes. You can bring a little napkin. Okay. We were talking yesterday during my live stream, and y'all said y'all wanted an omelet, and I told y'all omelets make me nervous. But we're gonna do it today. You know, we're gonna see how it goes. I think it'll go good. No matter what, we know that the food gonna be good. So let me turn this up a little bit. Let me turn this up a little bit. And I tried my best not to like sleep in. You know what I'm saying? I was up pretty early. Hey Hawk, how you doing? Girl, we are doing the breakfast. We're doing the cheese omelet. We're doing starting with the sausage and all of that. Oh, and then during yesterday's live stream, y'all asked about my Amazon wish list, and I have been telling y'all I was gonna do that list for so dang long. I finally got it started, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do this while I'm on live, to make sure that I actually do it. Because I've been talking about it for a long time. What did you have for breakfast, Hawk? What did you have? Okay, so I woke up at like 8 this morning, but y'all, I've been BSing, taking my time, I'm washing clothes. So when I wake up, I'm not immediately hungry. It takes me a while to kind of work up an appetite, you know, so it takes me a while to work up an appetite, so I'm not immediately hungry, but I was like, okay, let me, you know, I don't want to be too late. I don't want to be too late, and I don't want to be too early, if that makes sense. Okay, so we got the pan for the omelet. I'm going to get a bowl. We're going to whisk up some eggs, put some salt and pepper in it. And then we're just going to do a simple cheese omelet. I just started. We've been online for what, like 2 seconds? I'm going to make some eggs. But what did you have for breakfast, Hawk? I don't know if I missed it because I stepped away, or you just haven't said it yet. And then we got cheese. We got some mild cheddar cheese. I wish I had a little bit of shredded cheese to put on top of it to make it look very nice and pretty. But I am on the road, so you know, we gotta do stuff. Hunk said oatmeal, beef sausage, peanut butter toast, egg with peppers, jack, cheese, iced coffee. That sounds good. And we were talking about the oatmeal. You know what? I don't have any oatmeal now, but I have a lot of oatmeal at home. And you make me want some oatmeal for sure, for sure. One thing, okay, so we talked about this yesterday, and I was asking you guys, when you guys crack an egg, do you put the eggshell back in the carton, or do you throw the eggshells away? When I was younger, I used to put the eggshells back in the carton, but now I gotta throw them away. Pop said, tow it up. Tow it up. And you're eating every other day, so I know you're hungry. I love eggs because you can do so much with eggs. You know, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like the eggs are very versatile. Okay, so this is what I always say: if you don't have a lot of money when you go to the store, get cheese, milk, eggs, and bread, right? And then, hey, Robert, then you can get sandwich meat. You know what I'm saying? But you need the the eggs, because you can do a lot with eggs. Like if you don't have any money, you can stretch your eggs. You can do all types of stuff with eggs. That's what we say. And then hot sauce, I put some cinnamon, some ginger, sugar, or ginger, cinnamon, sugar, butter, and blueberries. I've never put ginger in my oatmeal before. But I can see how it's good though. I can see how that works. And I got the cracked black pepper. Got a little bit of. I'm gonna put some garlic powder in my eggs because I like garlic in my eggs. I know some people don't. They, you know, I know my sister really don't like it, but I don't care. This is my food. That's why it's nice sometimes when you do cook for yourself because you're able to like do what you really want to do. And you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about what nobody else say or nothing like that. You can just do you. Except for when I'm cooking for Ava. Huh? Something happened to what? Today all house. You want some water, Ava? It's on the counter. Okay, tweak it. But when I cook for Ava, I like, you know, I'm used to it. But it's nice when you cook for yourself and you ain't gotta, you get to do what you want to do. To however you like it. And it's nice sometimes. You don't gotta worry about what nobody else think, what nobody else say. So then we got the eggs. Just gonna mix them up. Oh, you guys, so yesterday I made toast, right? But when I made the toast, I did it in the frying pan. And somebody was like, you don't have a toaster? Bro, there was a toaster sitting right here. I moved it over there because the cord's kind of short. But I'm going to use the toaster today. It's the moral of the story. I was like, man, I hate when I come here and I be doing stuff. And then y'all be like, why don't you just do this? And I'm like, damn, that's hella smart. I wasn't thinking of that. So today I'm going to use the toaster. That's how I've been making Ava's little toaster strudels. Have y'all ever had these? Okay, the words might be backwards, but the Pillsbury Doughboy toaster strudels, these are Ava's her little favorite. They're good though. I remember when I was younger, we used to eat these. They'd be so good. And then hot sauce, toast my bread in the pan. El Chifa, how you doing, girl? I got your message, but I'll respond to it after. Yeah, I toasted my bread in the pan, and they was like, why are you doing this? But honestly, like, okay, so at home I don't have a toaster, but I have the air fryer. I feel like if you have the air fryer, you don't necessarily need a toaster. And I feel like a toaster always be burning my bread. That's really why I stopped using it so much. Okay, so we got the eggs on. Or not on, but we got the eggs mixed up already. I'll wash this fork off. Yes, breakfast sounds good. I know, I feel like I'm always on here making breakfast, but I really, really love breakfast. I love breakfast. But I do want to make dinner with you guys also. Remember that chicken breast I was telling y'all about? I gotta get a pan. This makes me so mad. Like, what the heck? I have to get a baking pan. But I do have dinner that I do want to make with y'all. I'm not a one-trick pony. But y'all already know I know how to cook. Somebody came here last night and was like, "Is this a cooking channel on how to make hot dogs?" I was like, first of all, I be making all types of food. You just happen to come up in here when we're doing a budget meal. Oh, okay, Archivo. Archivo said, I hope you have a good day, Archivo. You know what I'm saying? Just relax and, you know, take your time. But be smart about it, girl. You know, if your job starts cribbing. Some days do be like that when you just don't be feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see a lot of content creators take breaks. Because we are real people, you know what I'm saying? Stuff does get you down. Take, you know. That's why I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Because I wasn't feeling it. They had me messed up. I said, oh, I need to take a break. That's why I'm down here in the South. That's why I'm in the South right now. Because I need to take a permanent break. Everybody was stressing me out. Okay, I'm going to cut up a little bit of cheese for the top. Because I don't have shredded cheese. So I want to like cut some cheese strips up to put it on top of the omelet. And I'm waiting for the sausages. I turned them down a little bit because with these type of sausages, they're pink in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So I turned it down, let them cook. When they get closer to being done, then I'm gonna put on the omelet. That's just a hot fact. I had a boss that gave us mental health days. She gone, so I gotta take my own. Yes, people, I just don't want you to get in trouble with work. You know, sometimes these jobs be tripping. But you know your job, you know your life, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm down here in Atlanta. Because I needed a mental break. I was really, really stressed out. And I was like, I just need time for myself. You know what I'm saying? I just need a break. I just needed a break. It's just, everything was just becoming too much. I'm actually going to save this plate for Ava. And I'm going to get a real plate. And I'm going to stop being lazy. You know when you be at home, right? And you be using paper plates. Because you don't want to have to wash too many dishes. Okay, I made me and Ava go to bed on time last night. And we had the hardest time falling asleep. We were sitting in bed looking at each other. Right, Ava? She knows she heard me. She over there on the couch. Okay, today I'm gonna take Ava's hair out and get started on her next hairdo. She's excited about it. You know what they don't have in this kitchen, which is, well, I have a full kitchen and I be cooking, so I do love. They don't have a cutting board, which is kind of weird to me. I'm like, okay, you have cutting board. But like I said, I be cooking, so I got a full kitchen. I probably got more stuff than most people normally have. You know what I'm saying? But yes, people, I hope you're feeling better today. And you know, sometimes Because I had somebody in my life that was kind of like stressing me out. And I didn't like how my emotions was always being played with. So I had to make the decision to just block that person. And it was a hard choice. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss that person. But I don't like when you're like coming into my life and playing with my feelings. I really don't like it. Too many ups and downs for me. I just like I can't do it. Every time you come around, I be feeling some type of way. You know, you don't really make the time that you need to make for me. And then when you're here, I'm happy. Then when you leave, it's just too much. So I had to block that person. But there are people that have been married for 40 plus years or 20 years. And they go through a lot of ups and downs. I just can't. I be ready to quit. And then I was gonna say I need to go to the college campus. One of my classes not coming online. The teacher said I need to come in do an in-person orientation, so I'll probably go do that. Yeah, you know, sometimes when I'm feeling down, it is good for me to stay busy because when I am feeling down and I'm not busy, I feel like I really be in my feelings a lot. So I think sometimes it is good to kind of like stay busy. But when you're too busy, that can be stressful also. Let me put your back down here. But yeah, you know, I had this person in my life that I just felt was playing on my emotions too much. So I just put a block them. I was like, man, I'm tired of this. You keep coming up in here and causing havoc and then be like, what did I do? But like I said, there are just people that have been married for a long time. They go through a lot of ups and downs. I just be ready to quit. I can't. My little heart can't take it. I just like, you know what? If I just get you out of my life, I don't got no more problems. So I've had to block that person, and I haven't seen them in a couple of months. Um, yeah, and I wish things could have worked out, but I don't know, you guys. Maybe it's so crazy because you know, like when you first meet somebody till the end, or like when it's near the end, you be like, damn, like my feelings have totally changed for that person. It be crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, some people you gotta block out of your life with your own mental. When they be playing too many games. Okay, we're gonna put the little omelet on there. Life be life, and whether we're happy or sad, might as well be happy. I agree with you on that. And that's why I am very protective of my feelings and how I'm doing at the moment. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing alright, I don't need you coming up in here wrecking havoc. But like I said, there are people that I've been married for a long time. Talk to them people about the relationship advice. Because I'll be like, you know what I'm going to say. Let me turn this all the way down because they're looking pretty good on the outside. I put Ava's toasted strudels in the toaster. I'm going to get started on this omelet and then my toast. And you guys, if something happens and this omelet doesn't work out, we have way more eggs, or they're in the fridge. We have more eggs, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna make it work. I wish I had a flat spatula, but I still all got to. Hey Keith, how are you doing? Okay, so we're making. Oh, I always have the hair sticking out. We're making a cheese omelet, sausage, and then toast. And then I have my toaster back here behind the scenes. Yeah. What y'all eat for breakfast though? That's what I got going on. Keith said, get at work. Keith, where you work at? Keith, what type of job you got? Alright, alright, alright. You ain't gotta worry about it. We were doing so good, y'all. We haven't had nobody come up here saying nothing crazy. But, lo and behold, we got somebody. But we always got room on the block list for a troll. There's people in here, you know, displaying their real life feelings, talking about what they're going through in life. And you coming through saying something crazy is not gonna work. Got sausage here. This is how I like my sausage. Like crispy on the outside with a little crunch. We got the toaster strudels for the baby. We finna put this up in here. You let that butter melt a little bit more. A little bit more. No, Keith, I'm not. We sure did ignore him. That's why we put him on the High Forever channel. Then we ignored him and then we blocked him. Because we ain't got time over here to be dealing with no foolishness, okay? This is a serious situation here. We're dealing with food. We're not playing games with no, you know what I'm saying? Get out of here with that. Y'all need to double tap the screen, hit that like button, support the channel, support the channel. Okay, I got my toast on in the toaster, going right now. We got the thing on and all that. Ooh, my toast looks great. Okay, I finally put my toast in the toaster where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's turn this up a little bit. Let's let this turn this up a little bit because we got to go. Somebody was like, somebody was like, dang, I went to the bathroom and I came back and you're already done. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to, I don't try to, when I cook, I be trying to be done quickly. Like right now, I feel like I'm taking too long. I be like, I have like this timer, like this mental timer. I be trying to hurry up. Sometimes it be making me mad when my butter don't melt. I'll like put my toast in the microwave. I don't like when it don't melt. It be looking all weird. I like electric stove. I feel like I wish I had a flat spatula, but I don't, so I gotta use this. I like electric. I feel like with gas, it's out of control, I feel sometimes. Or it can be. Let me see if I can use a spoon. So I don't have a flat spatula. I like the electric. Because I feel like when it's time to put your food on low and kind of just keep it warm, you can do that on electric, but gas, I just feel like it just be hot as hell. See if we can use this. Okay, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer electric or gas? This is a nerve-wracking part with the omelet. When I used to work the grill, we would have people on the grill that were so good at doing omelets. And one guy knew how to flip it and make it go up. And then he would turn it around. I'm like, bro, I can't do all that. He was really good at making omelets, so let me try this. Make sure it's not sticking to the pan. Oh, I finished Ava's stuff over here. Give her a sausage. So Ava's sausage strudels. Ava, come here. It's not really hot.
It's really hot.
The sausage is okay. It's looking good on the other side. I'm just gonna lay some cheese over there. Flip this bad boy in half. The sausage is really hot. The toaster strudels are not though, and they shouldn't be. Okay. See? Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. He's coming back. Hold it here real quick. Okay. So far. See, man, making an omelet on live is nerve-wracking. Let me just clean this up a little bit. So I don't know how this is looking crazy out here. Here we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on top to kind of decorate. If I had shredded cheese, I would put some of that on top. But I don't have shredded cheese. That's okay though. It's okay. And then we're gonna turn it off because it's pretty much done cooking. And when you cook eggs, they will carry over cook. So it's like you don't necessarily have to keep cooking them. Let's get ready to plate this bad boy up. Okay, hey Bridget. Girl, y'all over here putting me through it. I made a cheese omelet. Omelets are stressful for me. I put a little bit of cheese on top. It'll melt eventually from the heat. I don't have sliced cheddar. I mean, I don't have shredded cheddar cheese. So I use sliced and I kind of cut it up a little bit. Omelets stress me out. They really do. They just be having me. I'm not sweating because the AC is on, but omelets make me nervous. Especially doing it on live. But I did it, y'all. We did it. I'm going to show it to y'all in a second. Let me just put this on here. Put a little bit of... But hey, Bridget, what you eat today, girl? What you eat today? Because the food game be eating. Y'all be out here eating. I'm probably going to move y'all over to the counter while I clean up. I'm just going to crack a little bit of black pepper on top of that. Okay. Here we go. We got a cheese omelet. We got toast. We got sausage. I'm gonna move y'all over to the counter. We got a little bit of everything. We did it, y'all. It was nerve-wracking, but we did it. omelets make me nervous though. You know why it makes me nervous, Ava? Because everybody's looking at you. And if you get it wrong, they're going to talk about you. Did you get your food?
Get it wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean get it wrong?
If you break it or you flip it or something like that, that's what I mean by get it wrong.
I was just grabbing.
But we did it, y'all. We got an omelet. Yay! We did it. Very nerve-wracking. Y'all have been asking me to make an omelet for a minute. But omelets, I don't know. You know how, like, there's certain things in the kitchen that are hard for you to do? I would say, like, omelets are something that is hard for me to do. Or it's very stressful. Because I just remember being in the kitchen and trying to do it and then not being able to do it. Because I was trying to do what the other cooks did. They would, like, flip it up in the air. Like, and I just could never do it. So when I worked the grill and I got an order for an omelet, I would do it on the flat top. And I would do the tri-fold omelet. It's the one where you fold it like pretty much twice. So you go like this with the spatula. And then I would just do that. But the other cooks would have an order for an omelet. They would get the egg pan out. They would flip it. They just did a really good job. And so it kind of made me like omelet insecure. You know what I'm saying? It made me like a little nervous. Okay, let me clean up the kitchen a little bit. Then I'm gonna get a fork out. Gonna get some water. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? Yes, girl, I made the cheese omelet. It was very nerve-wracking. But I would say my hardest thing to do would be omelets. But I can do everything else really, really good. But omelets just make me nervous. Goes well. I have been praying for you, and I've definitely been thinking about you. Hoxie, I kind of like roll it out of the pan. Yeah, okay, so I did the omelet in the egg pan today, but when I used to do the flat top, and when I would be on the grill, I would be doing other orders, and then somebody could order breakfast, burgers, pretty much every damn thing. And that's why I hated that job. I hated that job because it was just crazy. They could order breakfast, they could order a burger, they could order whatever they wanted because it was in the middle of the night. This is when I worked at Intel. Middle of the night, so they could order whatever they wanted. When people would have an order omelet, I'll be doing burgers and a bunch of other things. I'll be doing fries, all type of stuff. But then I would have to stop and do the omelet. Ugh. So I just did the omelet on the flat top because it was easier for me to do it on the flat top at that time. Ava, let me see the other phone. Let me get a picture. But we did it, y'all. We did a cheese omelet. We got toast here. We got some sausage. Hey, Regine. Let me get a picture, and then we're going to pray. And we're going to dig into it. There is going to be a little flash when I take the picture.
Be prepared.
Yes, be prepared. I'm with Ava. You know what I really need? I really need my white plates. When you have a white plate,
it looks better.
It does. It does look better. That's okay though. That's okay though. Here you go, Ava.
The black plate makes it look more professional.
Yes, or the white plate looks better for when you're editing the picture and you want to put it somewhere else. It looks better when it's white plate. But I hope everything goes well with you, Angela. We are praying for you. Y'all send up a prayer for Angela for this morning. Thank you so much. But let's go ahead and pray. Let's dig in and see what it's here for. Where are my shades at? Hold on. Y'all gonna let me forget my shades?
I can go there.
Oh, they're right here, Ava. I prepared. I've been doing good. So okay, so what I do, I wake up in the morning, I bring everything I need for these live streams downstairs. Right, so the shades is already down here, I just gotta put them on. Okay, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Thank you for the hands that made it. Thank you for everything that you do and that you continue to do. We just want to send up a prayer for Angela for this morning. And I hope that everyone has a safe morning and a happy day and remain safe. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Yes, Angela. And Angela, thank you so much for tuning in right before you have surgery. I appreciate that. But I have definitely been thinking about you and the whole food gang, you know? Like, I am praying for good things for all of us, you know? I don't know why people be wishing bad on people. It's terrible. Oh, those are my clothes. Ava, you want to try a piece? Sit up and eat. Sit up. You're pushing Ava. Ava is really milking this situation. Yes. Mmm. Yeah, some people are just evil. There we go. Okay, so when I went out to eat, thank you. Yeah. And, first of all, wipe your lips off, baby. You got like sausage on your lips and stuff. Every time I put sausage juice on my water, you got sausage crumbs on your lips and stuff. You gonna have to get your own gut pretty soon. It's like somebody saying, "Can I have some of your juice?" And they got crumbs all over their mouth. I'm like, but go ahead, Ava. That's my baby.
No crumbs.
But if you have kids, you know how it is. Sometimes you can't even drink after certain kids. When Ava was younger, I didn't drink after her. Nope. I call it fiddly bits. Where they drink out of your cup, and you look down, you're like, oh, something floating in my cup. Okay, we good. You're like, what the heck? So when she was like, I would say like 4, she was like, I was not drinking after her. You were like, the heck is that in my cup? But I just started drinking after her. But normally I give her, like when we're at home, I give her own cup. And I met people like that too, who feel like they don't drink after anybody. But my dad, he would have his cup, right? You know how you know how you have like a water cup, or you have a cup that you put whatever in there. He would just let all the kids drink after him. But see, like, I think that people are more cautious these days. We got what toast here. That's true, especially since COVID. You know what? Since I've been in Atlanta, I haven't known the people personally, but some of the people that my cousins know actually have COVID right now. And so I think COVID is kind of like still around. It's not as like prevalent, but if you're someone like, even like myself, with health issues, or you're, the high risk group, we gotta be careful. Like, if we're already in the hospital, you don't want COVID on top of that. You know what I'm saying? And then your kids not playing. This is El Chiba, right? Let me see. El Chiba, your kids ain't playing. Ava, let me get that phone and get the laptop so I can read some of these chats. Yeah, I'm about to get my other device so I can read the chat a little bit better. You're done eating? You know what happens?
I just got
Take your plate back to the kitchen and get ready for schoolwork. Okay, let me pull up the live stream so I can read the chat. Man, there's this breakfast spot that I want to go to again. It's called the Thumbs Up Diner. Ooh, that food was so good. Hey, Angela said I'm gonna order a cheese omelet and sausage ASAP after I wake up. You know what? That first meal after you have surgery or you're in the hospital, that food tastes so good. Especially when somebody else cooks for you. And Hawk yeah, it is. People just disregard stuff. A lot of stuff is still around. They just don't televise like they used to. They sure don't. And you know why I think that is? Why they don't talk about it like that? Is because they don't want to lose money like they did. They don't want to have to give people stimulus checks. They want the money to keep going. As she would say, low-key, want an omelet from our favorite breakfast spot on the marina. LT will be eating good out here, okay? So when I go out to eat, I always order omelets, or most of the time. I'll order an omelet because I know I don't make them at home like that. I'm looking at Ava. I think I'm cricket. Oh, there we go. $10:39. We doing good on time. I be hating when I start my day late, or when I come downstairs late. Like I like to if I'm gonna do a live stream, I like to get it out of the way. You know, I just like to. Also, I like to wake up before Ava does.
No, she doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Just cheese. Just cheese, though, people. I kept it simple. But you know, if I was at home, I had onions, peppers, I had it works. But just a simple cheese omelet. Ooh, a salmon omelet? You know what I want? I want a salmon skillet. This place in Portland called Mother's Bistro. They have an omelet maker? What? I didn't know that they had that. Hey Kamari, they got an omelet maker? I'm gonna add that to my Amazon wish list. You're right about that. That would help me out so much and take off all the pressure. Hawk said smoked salmon. Okay, so the Thumbs Up Diner has this dish. Let me know if y'all have ever had this. I've never had it salmon without the potatoes, but it has salmon, scrambled eggs mixed in with cream cheese, and I think some herbs and probably some seasoning. Have you guys ever had that? Like, I've had salmon for breakfast, but it was like with potatoes. I never just had it with the scrambled eggs, salmon, and cream cheese. What are you looking for?
Okay.
Or can you write in the back of the book? Towards the back. Oh, Hawk said yes, but was it good?
All right, towards the back this time.
Yeah, but they have that, and I was thinking about ordering it, but I was like, ooh, I don't really know, like, without the potatoes, you know? Just eggs, salmon, and cream cheese. Okay, so y'all say it's good. Now y'all make me want to try it. So I was like, I wonder if that would be, because it sounds like it doesn't have a backbone. Like, it doesn't, I don't know, salmon and eggs just seem like it would be too much together. But I could be wrong. I'm about to try it. And the cream cheese was like, okay. But I know that at that diner, I trust them. Their food was really, really good. So I trust their judgment. And I know, like, if I order that, it's not going to be no skimpy little portion. I think it comes with toast. If I'm not mistaken. Ava, do you have the headphones? Or can you turn it down?
Just go upstairs.
No, because I want to watch you.
I don't know what the hell was on.
I think they're upstairs. I think I left them, or they could be in my purse. But let me look up this omelet maker.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
And they have these house-made multi-grain biscuits from that diner. I want to try it. Wow, this omelet maker is tight. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all in a second what the omelet maker looks like. I wonder how this works. Ugh, they have a microwave omelet maker. It makes sense though, you could do that, but no. Okay. It looks like this. This is the one I'm seeing. I'm trying to find one where it looks like it's not two. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll look for that when I'm done eating. They used to have pretty good omelets at Golden Corral. Do they still? I went to Golden Corral the other day too while I was down here. Golden Corral in Atlanta is popping. And I guess we went there on Sunday after church. Well, we went there on Sunday after church. And it was popping. And my thing is this, why don't the churches serve food or snacks? Like the church we go to in Alaska, so our white people church, but they serve little snacks and food after the service. These people will have you in church all day long with no food. It's crazy. Why are they asking for your money? It makes me like really upset. Like, You guys in here for 3 hours with no food? But we went to Golden Corral. Golden Corral in Atlanta is popping. They have a really good salad bar. Does Golden Corral still do omelets? Cause like I remember back in the day when they first opened in Alaska, my dad loved Golden Corral. He would go there every Saturday for breakfast. Um, it's my channel, and I'll do what I want. If I want to talk with food in my mouth, I'll try to be respectful and cover my mouth, but I have a lot to say. I'll do whatever I want to do, okay? And the foodie gang don't think it's rude because the foodie gang been rocking with me for 2 years, 6K subscribers, so bye. My sister doesn't like Golden Corral, and my dad went a lot, so I think they kind of like burnt us out. But I like Golden Corral. And then I'm gonna Nightbot is dropping the link, Angela, for the wish list, but I will pin it to the top of the chat. And let me know, you guys, if that link for some reason doesn't work. It should work. Okay, I just pinned the Amazon wish list to the top of the chat. And then Nightbot is dropping that link every 8 minutes. If that link doesn't work, let me know. I'm new to the Amazon wish list. I think I got it set up right though. But yes, Golden Corral. I like Golden Corral when you have kids. Oh, Hawk said the ones around me closed. But my sister doesn't like Golden Corral, so we never go. But I don't care what they think. I like their breakfast. And I like the dessert bar. Now, I would say it's a little bit expensive, but you gotta think. You can eat as much as you want. You know what I'm saying? I think the breakfast is a good deal. Mm-mm-mm. But I think the breakfast is a good deal, and it's nice because Ava's a picky eater, so she'll find something that she likes there, and she gets to pick her own food. Um, but I was like, it's popping here, cause he was like, yeah, cause this is the after church crowd. I was like, it's popping here. That's what everybody do. After church, they go to Golden Corral, which is smart though if you have families. And I think it was like $13 here. I don't remember how much it was like for the kids and adult, but I don't think it was too expensive. And Hawk said, I used to like the steak cooked fresh to order. Yeah, but every Saturday, my dad, my uncles would meet up at Golden Corral every Saturday. And so that's why my sister, I think, got tired of it. But I didn't dislike Golden Corral. And y'all know I love breakfast. So one thing I like is how they have like so many different breakfast options. I like that. But the Golden Corral is like probably like like 20 minutes from my house. It's not bad, but it's kind of like, okay, if we going over there, we gotta be up early or for the breakfast at least. Um, but I'm gonna go to Golden Corral. I haven't been in a while in the one in Alaska. I was like, when I was there, I was like, I don't know why I hate this place so much. I think my dad just went too much. And my sister, she always complained, like, I don't want to go there. Look, you don't gotta go. And you gotta think, if we go sit down at a place, we all order food, it's gonna be like the same price. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take y'all in there with me one day too. There's a content creator, Big Belly Bob, who always goes to Golden Corral. I like to go when it's almost lunch so I get both. Yes. See, that's what we did because, like, I think church got out, like, well, I think we went there, like, I think we missed breakfast because church got out at 1. So we got there at, like, probably like 1:30-ish. But I get what you're saying, though. Like, if you go around, like, 10 o'clock or 11. But there's this content creator, Big Belly Bob, who always goes to Golden Corral. Always. I think it's something to do with his job. They always go there. But he be like eating a whole bunch of food. And I'm like, you know what? This would be a smart content creator place to go. Like a smart restaurant. Because you can get all different types of food. So I'm going to go one day. Do they have a sandwich bar at Golden Corral? Amy, you want my piece of toast?
No.
She always wants my toast. I don't know why she's being shady. Why you being shady, Ava? You always want the toast. You always want the bread.
Well, I am full.
You said what? Do you want if I bring it to you? I mean, we got an attitude. She said no. But yeah, when I went to Golden Corral, I was like, I don't know why I dislike this place so much, and why I don't ever go to Golden Corral. Cause like like it was good, and I like how it's like there's so many different options. The salad bar was good, and then it's like when you go to a restaurant, right? You order one thing off the menu, and if you get it and you don't like it, you can't go back. You can't, you know, that's it. All right, Hawk, have a great day. Thank you so much. That's so weird. I also put it on my YouTube channel under the post tab. Peace out. But thank you, Angela, for letting me know that the Nightbot link is not working. But I also did make a post on my YouTube channel. And I put the Amazon wish list on there. Here, I'll show you guys. Hopefully this one works. Okay, so this is the post that I made with the Amazon wish list on there. I know the words are backwards for you guys, but I did make a post on my YouTube post under the post tab. The list is posted there. Hopefully this works for you guys. And I'm gonna have to check out Nightbot and see if it's working or not. I tell you, I am not very tech savvy, and I am very proud of myself for even getting this far in the YouTube game, because it's taken a lot, a lot of research to get here. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, so on this phone, I can't tap any links, but on my iPhone, I can. So after we get off of here, I'll have to check. Oh, I kind of see what you're saying. I have to check it. But yes, you do have the Amazon wish list, and we're going to see how it goes. All right. So we made cheese omelet, toast, and then we made sausage, and everything was really, really good. Ooh, Angela said I have an Amazon gift card and reward cash points I can shop with. How do you get reward cash points? How do you get those? But yeah, I'll have to do some more check-in on the Nightbot and the Amazon wish list. It's my first time doing one. I think I did one when Ava was a baby, but she's 8 years old now, so that was a long time ago. I know, some people don't do breakfast, But I love breakfast. It's my favorite meal. You gotta have the water. Ooh, I have an Amazon store card, and you get 5% or 6% back on purchase. Oh, okay, okay. Amazon has a lot going on. I used to have Amazon Prime, but I don't really shop on Amazon. Well, I try not to shop on Amazon because Amazon can be like addictive. But I do want to redecorate my house. I want to like change the curtains in the living room. You know how they're like burgundy, gray, and white? I want to get some purple and blue curtains for the living room. I have curtains for Ava, but I have to get a rod and I have to hang them. But I want to redecorate my house. One thing I would say, like coming down here to ATL, like seeing how everybody's house is decorated. Where we're at now has been like the most simplest place we've been in, but my family's house is like decked out. I want to redecorate my house, and I want to redecorate it in purple, blue. I want to like gray, silver. It's kind of what I was thinking. Cause I like purple and blue. I think, and then it's like the colors of the channel pretty much purple and blue. It just worked out that way. So I want to redecorate my house, and I'm always like filming in it anyway. So I want to move some things around, kind of upgrade it, because I've been there for like what 4 years. So I just want to move some things around, redecorate it. And when I moved into my apartment, I didn't have this YouTube channel. And now that I have this channel and I'm looking at all the videos I have, I'm like, damn, I got the same decorations. So I want to redecorate, redo things, make it really girly, and you know. So I'm gonna do a lot of my shopping on Amazon, so I can try to get the colors that I want. So I probably will get my Prime membership back, you know, so I'll redecorate. And just so I get a lot of sales every holiday, clearance, limited time sales. I never pay full price for anything. You know what? That's why y'all are my people, because I am a very frugal and cheap person. When I go into the stores, the first place I go to is the clearance section. I'm not trying to pay full price for anything. I'm trying to get the last two, the last one. I'm always looking on clearance. I love thrift shopping. You know, I'll go into Goodwill or Value Village. Like I'm not above any of that stuff. That's I'm not above any of that. You just take home and wash it. Or yeah, I never pay full price for anything. I'm always looking for a deal. There are some people who will just, I don't know, some people will spend a lot of money on their clothes and stuff, which makes sense if that's what you want to do. I don't really care about the whole designer. I saw this one dude, he paid $400 for these shades. I was like, I'm not paying $400 for a pair of glasses that are not prescription. That's, to me, that's over the top. Yeah, I'd rather get like 20 shades for $400 than get one pair of glasses for $400. That's not prescription. It's not that serious to me, like as far as like the labels go. It's not that serious. I'm not paying that much for anything, and maybe that's because I haven't gotten to a place in my life where I have a lot of extra money or money that can be wasted. But yeah, I agree with you, Angela. I'm not paying a full price for nothing. I'm always looking for a deal. Y'all can say what y'all want about me, you know. Oh, you're cheap and you're frugal. Well, there's nothing wrong with that either. You know. And I try to not over shop. Like my house, it's like I don't have a lot of extra stuff. Like for Ava, maybe I do, but I don't go shopping every week or every day. I try to avoid that because sometimes when you stay home, you save money. And then inside, I just gave away 5 3X new tracksuits. I got 10 more that I bought on clearance. See, now that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I have a couple of family members that do a lot of shopping, a ton of shopping, and it's just like, okay. Because when you shop and you get new stuff, you gotta put it somewhere. I don't like a lot of clutter. I want to be able to walk around, you know what I'm saying? I don't like a lot of clutter, like a lot of like extra stuff. And I say like there are certain things I'll splurge on, and I would say like for me that's like kitchen stuff. That's like food. But we made a cheese omelet, toast, and sausage. I'm gonna try to do one more live stream today, at least one more live stream, and that's dinner. We might, if something happens, I'll do a panel show. I think the troops are. I saw a video that said the troops are in Chicago. I don't know if it's true. I cannot verify those claims, but that's what it's looking like as far as the whole Chicago situation goes. It's looking like they're on their way there or they're there. I do think that the world needs some straightening. I don't know who it should come from, but people do. It's like a free for all right now. It's just everything going everywhere. So I think people do need some straightening. Oh, I got a piece of hair. I always got a piece of hair sticking up. There's a piece. Oh, I see it right there. Oh no, what's this one right here? Oh, okay. Before we get up out of here, I'm gonna look for this omelet pan, and I'm gonna add one to my Amazon cart. Okay, this omelet maker to me is weird because it looks like it makes 2 omelets, which is kind of, I don't know if they all look like that or what, but it looks like it makes 2 omelets, and it's more like a frittata. I did see another one. Let me see. Maybe they all look like that. Do they all look like that, Angela, if you're still here? Damn, they got the pancake maker? I guess they all kind of look like that. Okay. There's this other one where it's like, it looks like an actual pan. I think you do this one on the stove. Okay, so they have ones that you do on the stove and ones that you plug in. I guess that's really the difference, but this one kind of looks like this. And this one you can do on the stove. So I guess the next question is, do I want to plug it into the wall? Do I want to do it on the stove? Okay. I think they do. I may have multiple uses. It's nothing else you can give a product review. Yes, that's true. Okay, I'm just being extra picky. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is the electric omelet maker, and you could probably do. I'm just gonna pick this one. I'm gonna add it to the list. I'm gonna stop being picky. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And you know, once you start shopping on Amazon, it's so addictive because you start looking at everything and you be like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need this. And you get a whole bunch of stuff that you don't even need, but you think you do for some reason. And it just can get out of hand real, real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, we got the Amazon wish list going. Okay, so I changed the table that I picked out. I picked out another one that has storage. Down below, let me show you guys. And then I picked out a different color because the one I picked out was like a wood, but then it won't match the wood in my house. So I got a gray table, and I think this will look really good in my kitchen. All right, Angela, have a safe surgery. Let us know how it goes. We're praying for you and all that stuff. Have a good morning. But yes, this is the table that I put on the list. That's what we got there. So we got a couple of things on the list. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get up out of here too. We made breakfast, cheese omelet was really good. I also have to go clean up the kitchen. I was trying to do another live stream today. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out the Amazon wish list. See you guys in the next one. You already know what I say when I get up out of here. Foodie gang, gang, gang. See y'all next time. Peace.